Welcome back to Boss Uncaged Podcast. So today we have Liam, and what I've learned about Liam is like this guy is 100% about being remote. So without saying anything more, I'm going to deem him the remote boss because that's who he is, that's who he embodies, that's what we're going to be talking about today. So why don't you give our audience a little bit more insight about who you are, Liam?
Sure. First off, thanks a lot for having me on. Really appreciate it. My name's Leah Martin. I am on planet Earth. More specifically, I'm in Montreal, Canada right now. I'm actually working from my closet right down behind me. That's my shower because I've worked remotely from one place or another for almost 20 years from various weird spots. We could probably get into that inside of this podcast. And I love remote work. It is the clear focus of everything that I've done over the last couple of decades. Our mission as a company is we want to empower people to transition towards remote work. We have team members in 43 different countries all over the world, and we've never had an office, and we never will have an office.
So, I mean, I guess that's the dream of every entrepreneur, every employee is to essentially work remotely, but not everyone gets to that level. So let's talk about like, how did you even wake up on a random day and say, you know what, I'm going to not only work remotely, but I'm going to create a business that influences and help other people work remotely as well?
It actually came out of a really problematic part of my life, which I think a lot of big growth moments end up coming out of disasters. I was running a business which was providing online tutoring to university students back in 2007, 2008. And I ended up doing pretty well at that business, but I ended up chipping my tooth one day. And I went into the doctor's office and, you got the big light, you sit back at the chair and they draw the light on you. And I remember the dentist gasped. And it's never a good idea when a health professional gasps when they look at you. And he said, Liam, which tooth are you talking about? You've cracked almost all of your teeth.
Wow.
And I said, well, it's this one in the back. And he actually sat me down and he said, like, what's going on here? He thought that I had pancreatic cancer because the year before I had a perfect set of teeth. And it wasn't pancreatic cancer. It was actually from stress. It was from me subconsciously grinding my teeth every single day, trying to make that business work. And so my therapist and my dentist told me that I needed to figure out something else to do in my life or basically get rid of this business. And I realized that remote work was the opportunity that I had to be able to have a degree of autonomy and freedom inside of my work like no other person can inside of an office environment, but then also provide that same capability to all the people that worked for me. And it's worked really well almost 20 years later.